For Santa's donkey, it's sort of a night off. What? You never knew Santa had a donkey? We're talking Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey. Hit it. It was 1977. Fleetwood Mac released Rumors, Star Wars was in theaters, and Rankin Bass remade Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as a long-eared donkey. I'm your host, Jerry D, with another episode of Totally Rad Christmas, the podcast that talks all things Christmas in the 80s. Toys, movies, specials, music, and fads. If it was gnarly during Christmas in the 80s, we got it covered. Now, joining me are two Totally Rad Christmas All-Stars and Ratty winners. My first guest you'll know is a host of the Tubular Lost Christmas podcast. It's Jeff Lofton. Jeff, what's happening?
Oh, not a lot. You left off that the Cowboys won the Super Bowl in 1977, Jerry. We should note that.
We have to, because it's been a long time. It's so
infrequent. We have to note it.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I do recall them doing it a couple times in the 90s.
That's right.
Yeah. The 90s.
And then they died.
Well, yeah, we won't talk about how
making money. That's it.
We won't talk about how Jerry Jones fired like their winning coach and replaced him with someone else that won because of the winning coach and then couldn't quite keep it up. So.
But hey, Rankin Bass.
That's
I'd rather
talk about a fantasy.
Palfrey's.
See, now we're talking about a fantasy.
That's right.
My next guest is the Alamo City Santa. It's Jeremy Phelps. Jeremy, what's happening?
How you doing, Jerry? It is so good to be back. I'm glad I finally get to talk about a Rankin Bass special because I love these growing up, even the ones that I don't remember that too well.
Yeah. There's a lot
kind of
that
one
are
of those
forgettable, like Pinocchio's Christmas, and
Oh yeah, I got the Blu-ray set a couple years ago.
Yeah, same.
There's some weird stuff on there.
Yeah,
same. There were several I missed.
How I found this one. Yeah,
me too. I missed this one completely growing up, but watching it, it's like, oh, it's rough.
I get why it's not promoted.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Probably aired in 77 and never again.
No, it actually did, but they did kind of stop for a while there. Yeah. And again, I understand. It's really depressing.
I think I got it in like 06 in a DVD collection, like with all the Rankin Bass stuff.
Yeah.
And it was on the last DVD, like in the set. It was like you had to fold an extra fold to find this DVD.
Right. Like the one with the first Christmas snow and,
Yeah. Yep.
So, well, we're here to talk about Nestor. Before we do that, just like Carol Kane did to Bill Murray and Scrooged, I want you to hit me with the toaster. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and I want you to hit me with the first answer you think of. Okay. You don't have to think too hard about it. So, into which modern Christmas movie would you insert Spiel Toe?
Red One.
No, okay. Yeah.
But which one was Spiel Toe again?
He's the ancestor donkey, the one telling the
ancestor donkey. Okay, Roger Miller.
Yeah.
Well, since the Red One's a really good answer, so I'll just say the Santa Clauses.
That's a great answer. Yeah. That was my number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they already have like semi-sentient talking reindeer. So
yeah.
Right. Might as well just throw it in there.
Talking-ish.
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking Christmas Chronicles, but that works too.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So here's the next question: who would win in a fight between Nestor and Dumbo?
Dumbo can fly.
Yeah, and he's got like 6 times the mass, so I would say Dumbo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he could just land on Nestor.
Well, and he's got a trunk, right? So
that's
he can.
True.
Yeah, he's got a lot of advantages.
Yeah, I mean, Nestor might have the divine side on with him.
Well, that's also true. Are you saying he's a paladin?
I mean, I'm not saying he's
or
not
cleric,
a paladin.
Or a cleric, yeah.
I would say he's more paladin.
He is more paladin, I think.
Or like some sort of multi-class, right? It's like
already bringing the D&D.
It wouldn't be an episode without Jeff without going off on a really weird tangent.
hey, man, that's what people are here for.
That's the fun
Absolutely.
Part of it. Yeah.
That wasn't a complaint.
I would love to see a whole Rankin Bass like D&D universe, and Nestor's there. He's the paladin. I mean, it's just,
man. Rankin Bass Dungeons and Dragons animated crossover. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Same.
I'm joining the fan fiction right now.
This
I'm
is
starting
why
a Google
Anthony
Doc.
be
I'll
here
share it
tonight.
right now. And finally, we've seen a reindeer with a nose issue and a donkey with an ear issue. What other animal and what other physical issue would you create a special about?
Gosh. That's just mean.
Well, I mean, there's a
man.
pattern here.
A polar bear who can't swim.
Okay, I like that.
Interesting. Yeah, you went like northern. I was thinking like a camel with an extra hump. Just
yeah.
I don't know.
Didn't they do that like in Raggedy Ann?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but it's possible.
I don't remember at
In
all.
the 70s and 80s, anything was
Yeah,
possible.
that's true. There was
That's
a lot
true.
of LSD in the
That's right.
writer's
And-
room.
And cocaine.
And cocaine.
That was a big one. Yeah. Well, that's just a way for our listeners to get to know you guys a little bit better. So thank you for that. Now, tonight, we're here to talk Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey.
Everyone knows about Rudolph, our fleet-footed friend from the north, who lights Santa's way through the darkness as he drives his sleigh back and forth. But there's someone else we should mention if we want the whole story told. He carried the first gift of Christmas, more precious than diamonds or gold.
What do you guys remember about this? Like, what's your history or experience with it? I mean, we kind of touched on it already, but let's get a little more in depth. What do you remember, Jeremy?
I vaguely remember this existing. I probably saw it in the 70s, but also I confused it with the Disney special, the small one, which was also about a misfit donkey who delivered Mary to Bethlehem. We should probably cover that someday.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on the list.
It came out in 78, so it even came out at the same time.
Then it's
But
definitely on
beyond
the
that,
list.
I might have watched, like I said, I might have watched this in the 70s. I don't know if I ever watched it again until I bought the Blu-ray set like 2 years ago.
So are you saying Disney ripped off Rankin Bass? Because this was first.
It wouldn't be the first time the Walt Disney Studios ripped off somebody else's story. But to be fair, this also ripped off Rudolph, Bambi, the nativity scene, Rudolph's Shiny New Year, Dumbo, and they kind of previewed The Lion King.
Love it.
My son was in the kitchen when I was watching this the other night. He's like, "Hey, it's The Lion King." I'm like, "Oh yeah, another thing to add to the list."
That's awesome.
It's okay if you rip off yourself. That's all right. I mean, just look at Stephen King. That's all.
If it's your IP, who cares?
That's right.
true.
That's right. You just tweak it a little. But what about you, Jeff?
Yeah, so I mentioned it a little earlier. I've been a Christmas fan and collector forever, so I always bought like the DVDs whenever they're available. And this one came in a big collection, like a DVD pack that came together. And of course, I binged all of them because most of the Rankin Bass stuff is short. And I actually kind of liked it at first, just because it was so different. Because you always get like kind of the big four, really 3 or 4 Rankin Bass that like re-show over and over. So this one I liked. And then I think I found the Gene Autry song, and so I just hated that, but I kept it on a playlist just because
you have to.
Because you have to. Yeah.
I know.
And I always enjoyed it as a piece of trivia. Like, hey, did you know Rankin Bass has like a biblical story too? But yeah, there's been other ones, like the Star and the little one, like Jeremy was saying. I think there's lots of donkey involved Christmas stuff. So I like it.
There used to be and it was in January, I think it was January 14th, if I recall, there was a feast in the medieval church, and it was the Feast of the Ass, where at the end of Mass, they literally would bring a donkey in. Nice. And then instead of the usual, ite missa est, or go forth, the Mass is ended, the priest would turn around and bray like a donkey 3 times. And then the congregation would respond in the donkey call. And so it was literally just a feast celebrating, their journey to Bethlehem on a donkey. So
very cool.
Weird. It died out, and that's okay. One that's probably. I'm glad it died out.
That was okay. Yeah.
But
I went to a church years ago where they did an Easter Passion play, and they would bring in a donkey, but it would just be a pony. And Jesus rode into town on a pony on that one. So
Is-
I think they're just easier to rent.
I was gonna make a
Probably.
whitewashing joke, but I think I'm gonna cut that out. So
Yeah.
nope, forget it.
That's right.
So
Perfect segue.
I'm actually I'm actually right there with you, Jeff. I don't recall this one at all. This is one that completely missed me until I bought one of those huge box set Rankin Bass things.
Yeah.
That had like the cricket on the hearth and the stingiest man in town and
Yep.
like we mentioned earlier, Pinocchio's Christmas. All these that were just weird that nobody really remembers, but they're technically Rankin Bass, but don't really fit into like their mythology in a good place. And so I remember watching it and being super depressed because it has a good happy ending, but at a good almost ending. But then at the very end, he goes back to like the abusive owner. And so
it's terrible.
Like, whoa, what is going on here?
It's like Mary and Joseph. Just keep him.
I was thinking the same thing. Why did you leave Mary and Joseph?
Yeah, just go to Galilee, hang out there.
That's right. It's like they're like, be free, little one, and he doesn't know what to do. But
so he traveled thousands of miles back into Scandinavia or northern Germany.
Yeah, Gallia or Germanica, I don't know.
Wherever Olaf is, that's where.
That's right. So I remember seeing it and being weirded out by it, and also thinking, "Wow, this is a super ripoff of Rudolph." It's literally just
for sure.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
But also, there's a charm to it, right? Like, there's something about this. It's like, I like this story. It's sweet. It's just a
sweet story.
Sweet story. So
yet depressing.
And prehensile ears.
Yeah,
who knew, right?
That's like a superpower, right?
I mean, I think it is.
That's right. It reminds me. So in the 90s, there was, the X-Men and X Factor. There was like a huge craze over the X books. And so they created one called Generation X. And one of the characters was a guy named Skin, who had like 2 pounds of extra skin that he could manipulate to grab things and all sorts of shapes and stuff like that. So it kind of reminded me of that.
That wouldn't be Emma Frost, would it? You know her? Heck, she's a legend. She been teaching you how to use the technology? No, I kind of stumbled onto it. Nobody knows I'm out here except Jubilee.
Very gross, but this was a lot more palatable, I'll say.
Yeah,
so,
less gross. Yeah.
Not like Rapunzel's hair and tank.
Sure.
Right. So this special aired December 3rd, 1977 on ABC. We've already covered Rankin Bass many times, so I'm not going to get into them. But the story is based on a 1975 song that you mentioned, co-written by Gene Autry with Don Frimmer and Dave Burgess.
Nestor was a donkey who seldom laughed or played, 'cause no one ever used him in the stable where he stayed. And all the camels teased him, the other donkeys too. They said, look at little Nestor, there's nothing he can do.
And they changed some of the words. Rankin Bass, very famous for choosing songs and then creating specials around them. And they just changed a few lyrics here and there to kind of make it fit the story. It's interesting. There's something, we do get some cool cameos from other Rankin Bass specials, which
Jingle
I like.
and Jangle were there. Yeah.
Yep. Santa and Rudolph show up.
It is a special of all time.
You had Paul Frees playing half the male characters in this one.
It's almost like the Monty Python, like the Life of Brian, right?
Yeah.
Where it's it's like all that stuff is happening with Santa and all that, and then this is just like adjacent to it.
Yeah.
So
it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an interesting take on the story. I'm going to talk the cast really quickly, and then I just want to jump right into it because I bet we could really go to town on this one with the conspiracies and the crazy theories if we wanted. So Spielto, who's the narrator, voiced by Roger Miller. At this point, Rankin Bass was still choosing like one big name star and then would kind of build it around there. Roger Miller, famous for King of the Road. He was a country singer.
Okay, I was like, what did he do besides Robin Hood?
Yeah, well, and he was in Robin Hood as well.
I remember him. He's always the narrator.
Superman 3, right? Wasn't he in the soundtrack, I think?
I think you're right. Yep.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I mean, people don't really remember Superman 3 anyway.
I've seen them all. I saw that one in theaters.
That's one with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
You know, where they wanted to do Brainiac but didn't do Brainiac, so they just did a woman getting eaten by a computer or something instead.
Sure, yeah.
As one does, you know. So Brenda Vaccaro is the voice of Tilly. You might know her as Faye Dunaway's companion in Supergirl.
This lady's improving by leaps and bounds, I gotta tell you.
She was also a Midnight Cowboy and the lesser-known Capricorn 1, which is one of my favorite movies.
Interesting.
If you've never seen it, it's like they essentially fake a moon landing. It's it's like the whole conspiracy theory made into a movie. It's from the 70s. It's awesome. The score is just amazing by Jerry Goldsmith. But
I was surprised she's in the Netflix Nonas, if you've seen that lately, about the Italian grandmas.
No, I haven't seen that.
She's one of the 4 grandmas in it. So I think like a lead.
Okay. Lead. And I would say she's probably most famous as Joey Tribbiani's mom from Friends.
Oh, okay. I remember her now.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yep. So she's the voice. Paul Frees, we've gotten into so much. He plays Olaf and voices Santa a little bit as well.
And I believe he was also the desert salesman.
Yeah, I think you're right. Usually, if Paul Frees is in it, he's going to be playing a few characters.
Yeah, doing all of his voices.
Right.
Do well, right.
Yep. Don Messick also stars in this. He's one of the Roman soldiers there. You'll know him from like almost every other cartoon animal that Frank Welker doesn't do. So Scooby-Doo, Astro, Boo Boo, Papa Smurf. I mean, you name it, he's done it. So yeah, big time voice actor there, like voice acting royalty.
Yeah.
Not over here, right?
And finally, the only other one that I really knew was Linda Gary, who played Nestor's mom. And I know her as Tila, Queen Marlena from Masters of the Universe.
That's exactly right.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, Your Highness, but I was looking for Adam.
She was also did some voices on She-Ra as well. So like Madame Raz, Glimmer,
Shadow Weaver.
That's right. Yeah. So for me, huge name.
She's royalty.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's the big star.
Yeah. Roger.
Sorry, Roger. Yes. Sorry, Roger. Taking a backseat.
What?
That's right. Oh man. So I like to imagine, so if Nestor is the paladin, I'd like to imagine his mom as like this barbarian or warrior maiden or something.
A Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. We'll take that. So yeah, very cool. Eric Stern voiced Nestor, but he doesn't really have much that I recognized after this. So I'm ready to just dive right into this.
Yeah.
This is
All
fun.
right.
Yeah. So we start off really at the North Pole. Santa Claus's donkey Spieltoe, and I was going to ask you in one of my questions, what do you think his job is? But then I remembered he actually says his job in this. He pulls the snowplow and totes the toy carts from place to place.
What? You never knew Santa had a donkey? Why, sure. Who do you think pulls Santa's snowplow? And who totes all the toy carts from one place to the other? Me, Spieltoe.
Yep, he's just a pack mule.
He really is, yeah. But he's kind of narrating us. He's telling us, he's showing us the stable. He shows us like the beautiful Christmas tree that Mrs. Claus decorates for all the animals, which I really enjoyed. And we kind of go through like, oh yeah, look, there's Rudolph's stable, or there's his place, there's all the reindeer's beds, and eventually he gets to the little nativity set that's in the stable, which I didn't realize Santa had a nativity set in the stable, but good for him, trying.
Why not?
Right,
He remembers what Christmas is all about. So
that's right. The animals should know too.
Yep.
You should. Maybe it's a constant reminder. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, maybe.
To motivate the reindeer when they're feeling down.
I am surprised, we talked about Rankin Bass always basing things off songs. Why wouldn't they have used like the Friendly Beasts?
Good question. Yeah.
That's like super easy song they could have used. It talks about the donkey and the cows and everything else, but like seems like would have fit right in the special.
I mean, at least they didn't choose Dominic the donkey.
Oh gosh, I hate that song.
That would have been.
Can you imagine the movie based on that?
That's Nestor's cousin.
Distant cousin by marriage.
Distant. You should see their family reunions. It's
Oh
wild.
my gosh, I want to see that. I want to see Rankin Bass pull that one together.
Me too.
Right?
Me too. You know, by now they would have, right? I mean,
That's true.
they were so starved for content. I mean, this was based off a song just released 2 years prior that nobody knew. So
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's looking at this nativity set and he sees that the donkey that's sculpted in it is just done completely wrong. And so he decides to tell us the story of his ancestor, Nestor.
Oh, wait,
And
you've never heard the story of Nestor?
I love that, right? That's like a classic Rankin Bass trope.
Yep.
What?
Exactly.
You don't know the story of insert reference here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. But he lived during the Roman Empire when the time of Christ, and yeah, good times, man, good times. But not for Nestor because he was kind of abused growing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the humans in Europe, the sculpt was like so much more detailed than most of the Rankin Bass faces, but yet they were less believable than the plastic doll face characters somehow.
I can see that. Yeah,
They
for
looked
sure.
real, but they just didn't come off believable somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just maybe some uncanny valley kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Then, Olaf's mouth moved really funny.
Oh, sometimes
His lips just kind of wavered.
I do wonder how much time they actually put into each of these specials, and like, do they run out of money and they're like, just cut a few frames here and there? That's all we need.
Because it was a lot more choppy than the older stuff.
Speaking of filmation.
Mhm. Yeah. Speaking of.
That's right. Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah, he's teased by the other animals. He's mistreated by Olaf, his donkey breeder in the northern lands, which, I mean, if you had a donkey, like you're a donkey breeder and you breed one with these long ears, I mean, that's kind of your fault, right? Like, that's on you.
Surprised he's still alive.
He has like a limited lifespan because of the size of his ears. Is that what you're saying?
No, I figured they would have killed him.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
faulty, so they would have just, got rid of him and, not have to feed him.
If he kept tripping over his ears, probably, honestly, it would have just made him into dinner. Sadly,
yeah.
Just being honest, because at least if he doesn't trip over him, he can at least like pull stuff, right? I mean,
Or like just tie his ears around, just tie him back, put him in a ponytail. Like it's all good, man. the ponytail, almost quite literally.
That would have been better for Dominic to have the ponytail, though.
Dominic probably does have the ponytail.
Through a bald cap with a balding head.
Like Hulk Hogan style?
Yep.
Pretty much. Yep.
Oh, man. Now I want a Hulk Hogan Dominic with like the bandana.
Oh, that's right, brother.
That's right.
It's Christmas, brother.
Esther, I love your ears, brother. That's so good. But Olaf doesn't even feed him, right? Because he's just tripping over his own ears and he really doesn't do much. So he's like, you get nothing. And so his mom, who's a good mom, she's like,
there's enough for both of us, my dear. No, I'm really not hungry.
Shares her food with him. And I love this part because you can actually see the excitement, because his head kind of shakes and his ears wiggle.
Yeah.
And he goes, and it's just like, you're killing me here, Rankin Bass. Like, what are you doing? So on the winter solstice, which I thought was very interesting, the animals have a little party and they give each other gifts. And all the other animals even apologized for their behavior to Nestor here. But his mom gives him a pair of stockings that I think were from Olaf's wife. Is that right? That she was throwing them out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so he wears them over his ears.
Those are some long stockings.
Well, I think he crumples up his ears or something. I don't know how he does it, but and then they put the stockings on it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we did decide that he can control them, right?
Yep.
So, all right. But as they're enjoying, and Nestor thought this was like the greatest night of his life. And as he's enjoying this night, just unable to sleep because he's so excited and so happy, some Roman soldiers come to the stable to buy some donkeys because Romans got to build some roads and travel. Yeah. So they need their stuff.
The emperor needs donkeys, strong young donkeys.
I love how, they pay Olaf and they're taking some donkeys and they grab Nestor because they think, oh, this is a nice little donkey. He's going to be great. And as he's struggling, the stockings come off his ears and they see these big long donkeys. And now they're upset because they think Olaf's trying to swindle them, essentially.
That's right.
Yeah. So they're like, we're taking all for nothing. And they take their money back.
I mean, it would make sense geographically if they were German. Then that's right on like at this time, it was like the Scythians, which were like Iranian steppes, kind of horseback peoples, and the Roman Empire were clashing in that area. So it would make sense that they were worried about getting ripped off. So, and we won't even talk about the climate or Saturnalia today. We're not going to get into that, but we could.
We could. We're talking about the solstice. It's like there.
If we're talking about gifts, why they would give each other gifts, it is common from the 17th to the 24th for Saturnalia. So
I just didn't know animals did it. But
why not? Why not, Jerry?
I mean, they have. Why not? Indeed. I mean, they have family reunions, right? So
yeah, sure.
But Olaf at this point is like, okay, I'm ruined. They took all my donkeys that I was, going to sell or use, whatever. And so he grabs Nestor because he needs a scapegoat or a scape donkey. And so he throws him out. He literally just casts him. And as he was doing this, all I could think of was, wow, this guy is mega strong because he throws this little donkey a long ways.
Would you say he threw him out on his ass?
He'll be here all week, folks.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, donkeys are heavy. They're heavy, like dense. Even little ones are dense creatures.
Yeah. So Olaf is also a mutant.
That's right.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's true. Yeah.
So I don't know how, but everybody in this is a superhero or
he was strengthened
villain.
on the solstice, right? I mean, that's the thing. It's like he got his power from the long evening. And
it could be that. Yeah. It's totally right.
You're in my school for the gifted, for mutants.
Oh man, but Nestor, I mean, his mom, she's not going to let that slide. So she bolts. She finds him out in the wilderness, and then she digs a little shelter in the grass. She digs through the snow till she finds a patch of grass, which was hard, but still a little bit warmer, puts him in there, and then just lays on top of him and cradles him to kind of keep him warm, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
And all I could think of was they should have just cut open a tauntaun and hidden one of those. And
I mean, they basically did. I mean, in the end,
well, she made herself a tauntaun. Yeah. She tauntauned herself. So
I don't know how Nestor got out from underneath her either, but I guess it goes back to the superpowers that we're talking about.
That's right.
I think maybe the ears did it.
This may smell bad, kid, but it'll keep you warm till I get the shelter up.
Ben, hey, goodbye.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
It's true.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he used them like extra hands or something and was able to pull himself up.
Could be. Or maybe they have they're like Dr. Octopus's tentacles and they have extra strong. I don't know.
I like it. Yeah, he used those to flip her off. That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah. And we mean literally flip her off, not flip her off. But
that's right. Get your mind out of the gutter, people.
That's right. What were you guys thinking?
This is a family podcast.
But I do how she tells him before, whatever happens, you must be brave.
It's like the giving tree. I mean, let's be real. I mean, right?
That's another one that gets me, man.
Ever
since I had kids, I'm just it's all downhill emotionally from there.
It is.
So the next day, Nestor wakes up. His mom's dead, and he feels sorry for himself. And he's just wandering through the wilderness until he meets a cherub named Tilly. Now, I will say, this is not a biblical cherub here. This is your Renaissance type cherub, because biblical cherubs have 4 faces. They have, one is a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. They have 4 wings joined together, I believe, almost like in an X pattern. 2 of them cover their body. I mean, these are frightening creatures. Yeah.
What am I listening to Tom Crow here or what?
Well,
ripping apart the biblical aspect here. Or the inaccuracy, I should say.
Or maybe instead of a cherub, it's no, I got nothing. I don't know.
I'm done.
I'm done. But so anyway, this cherub named Tilly, which also doesn't seem like a very biblical name as well either.
Yeah.
But she tells him like, hey,
your ears can do a wondrous thing no other ears can do. The sounds they hear will guide you on a path that's straight and true, and you will save another as your mother once saved you.
So, we say this, right? But maybe because this is Spielto recounting this story, maybe Tilly wasn't the actual name, and maybe it was an actual biblical cherub, and that's why Nestor was like, "Oh man, I gotta go! Like this is terrifying."
He was scared out of his mind.
He was scared out of his
He's
mind.
like, "Yo, my mom just died. This horrifying creature's here.
It's telling me to run, so I'm gonna run. I'm getting out
over the last
here,
1900 years, the story just kind of evolved as each donkey's passed it down.
That's right.
That's right.
Now it's a little curly-headed baby doll. That's
over the years, it just got painted that way, by
That's
these
right,
Renaissance painters. And
yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know that Da Vinci actually painted a cherub there, and so
that's right.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Right.
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem? Where's that?
Far away, across many lands and over the sea. But I'll get you there.
I don't want to go that far away.
He wants you to.
Oh.
Come on now.
Anyway, in fact, doesn't Tilly follow him all the way there? Of course.
Yeah,
he's
she
go.
goes. She goes with him. Yeah,
she guides him there. She creates a sail, or one of them creates a sail for his ears when they're crossing the Mediterranean and everything.
Is that his patron? Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, the cherubs are there to inspire the animals, as Tilly told her. So.
Well, she does a good job, even if
Angels
it's inspired with fear.
Yeah.
Hey, man, fear is a huge inspiration for sure. So, let's go.
Yep.
Right. Let's do
it. Ron Swanson taught us that there's only three things that motivate people, right?
That's exactly right.
Second, there are only three ways to motivate people: money, fear, and hunger.
So, but we also get another song, which is "Don't Laugh and Make Somebody Cry," which I thought was a good song as well.
Yeah, the spirit's good. Whether the song itself is good, that's
yeah. The sentiment. We'll say the sentiment is good. Yeah.
It's a great song to show your kids.
That's right. But you're not going to remember how it goes.
No.
I
watched it literally a few hours ago, and I don't remember how it goes.
Same. I watched it this morning. I don't remember this, and I've seen this thing a million times. I couldn't sing the song for you, and I'm pretty good about remembering songs, but nope, this one's like a complete blank.
Yeah.
So he follows this, this creature, this frightening creature, and they get to the outskirts of the town, and Tilly's like, "I got a jet, just wait. You'll know what to do when the time comes." And Nestor luckily is taken in by this desert merchant, but this guy can't sell him because he's got long ears, right? Tripping over his ears.
Yep.
And he's kind of funny looking. So again, we're back to square one, where the camels and the donkeys and all the other animals are teasing Nestor.
Yeah.
This guy cannot catch a break.
Right.
It sounds like Rudolph. Even among misfits, he's a misfit.
Sure.
So that means he's destined for something great.
Well, Rudolph got chased by a horrifying creature too. So let's not forget
the Bumble.
The Bumble.
I'm telling you, it literally is just Rudolph again.
The Bumble was an angel.
well, possibly. I mean,
that's right.
It got lost in the translation over the centuries.
It's a parable. We'll go.
This is from 77, right? So it's been almost 2,000 years at this point. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I do there's also Nestor sees the star in the sky, which I thought was a nice touch as well. And he's just in despair because he's like, "Oh, when am I ever going to go to Bethlehem? These animals are cruel to me." But luckily, Mary and Joseph show up.
One dark night, two strangers gave Nestor a surprise. They chose him from all others, for they loved his gentle eyes. The man was called by Joseph, and Mary was his bride. She needed help to Bethlehem, and Nestor's back to ride.
And of course, Mary's expecting Jesus, she's with child. And they visit the merchant who, as soon as Mary sees Nestor, she's like, "I like this one. He's got gentle eyes." And the merchant's like, "Oh, well, that one's pretty rare. He's super expensive. He's trying to get all this money."
Big ears are all in fashion this season.
That's right. That's right. And they were at Coachella, the big ears. And so,
gotta do
but
it.
like then Mary, like he sees the Blessed Virgin. She's got like this aura. And
like touched by an angel.
I mean, essentially, yeah. And so
it was like, wait a minute, that's the hero shot of every Touched by an Angel episode I've ever seen.
That's right.
And she's just like,
oh, take him. A gift. He's yours.
Oh, thank you, sir. May God bless you.
Now, what made me do that?
And I like how after he gives them to, he's like, what on earth made me do that?
Right.
Yeah.
Like you just answered your question. It's not
That's
on
right.
earth.
It's not on earth. It's not here, buddy.
That's right. That's right. So Mary's riding on Nestor, and he's burying the Blessed Virgin. Joseph's kind of leading them through the desert when suddenly a massive sandstorm appears. And Nestor quickly, like Mr. Fantastic's his ears around her and creates like a
snowstorm. We
little
have
shield.
Storm.
This dude just like draws the storms in. It's crazy.
It's true.
Yeah. Nestor Stormbringer.
Oh. Was this a Brandon Sanderson tie-in? Is that what we're going?
It could be. I don't.
I'm here. If we're digging into some Spren, maybe he had a. Maybe that's what the cherub was. I don't know if you guys are Cosmere
only
fans,
vaguely.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, for those that are into the deep cuts, then apparently the cherub was his Spren. So we'll roll with that. It's fine.
I love it. I love it. Oh man. And so Nestor, as he's trying to protect Mary, but he hears Tilly's voice, right? And then it's like his mom's voice, and she says, follow the voice of the angel. She says, your ears can do a wondrous thing no other ears can do. The sounds they hear will guide you on a path that's straight and true, and you will once save others as your mother once saved you. Yeah, so he listens, and even though his ears are wrapped around her, he still has like super hearing, which is also another superpower. So this dude's like, he could join the Justice League or the what's the one that came out? The Pets, the Super Pets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking like the Super Friends from the 80s with those like non-super twins with the dog.
The Wonder Twins?
No, I'm talking
you're talking about the Friends?
Yeah.
The very first two, the first like season from the early 70s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wendy,
yeah, I do remember Wendy.
And
I don't
had the
remember
dog that was basically Scooby-Doo, like in a costume.
Well, that was a huge
Hanna-Barbera trope. They always have a Scooby-Doo type.
Yeah. It works so good with Scooby. Let's do it. Everything else we reproduce.
It's true. Yeah.
And it worked. I was in.
Did. Yeah.
Dynamite? Yes, please.
I obviously watched it because I remember. So that's fair. Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, he could be a super pet, I think. But he hears angels singing in the distance, and so he just follows the choir of angels, and that kind of leads him to get through the sandstorm.
I will guide you now, Nestor.
That voice, not Tilly. You're.
Listen to the angels and follow.
I will follow them, Mother.
I'm pretty sure one of the angels in the sky was that Baby New Year from.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, that's the Baby New Year without the ears.
That's right. Rudolph's Shiny New Year. That's right.
It probably was, yeah, for sure.
This came.
Speaking of big ears,
did this come before Rudolph's Shiny New Year? Was that?
No, that was 76, I believe.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Because I had to find a way to work it into the 80s, which I did, but yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, but speaking of large ears, Baby Happy had large ears as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Rankin Bass just has an ear thing, I guess.
And you had animals laughing at him like they did in this too.
Yeah, they just, I mean,
if
you got to Stephen King it.
Right?
That's right. That's right. Christine.
It works for Hallmark. I mean, why are we punishing Rankin Bass? Hallmark's been doing it 12 movies a year for how long?
The last few years it's been like 40 something movies a year.
It's just wild. Hey,
the exact same plot every year. Yeah, so
it's true.
Yeah. But they arrive in, Bethlehem, and of course, just like scripture tells us, it's crowded. They can't find a place. But Nestor remembers, you know what? My stable was nice and cozy. I bet I could get us in at this. I know this nice little stable around the corner. It's got TV and Wi-Fi. Like I'm gonna go hook us up. So little B&B.
I guess if you just forgot the abuse he had to endure while he was there. But
it's true. Horribly abusive, both physically and emotionally. It's fine.
Yep.
but it was great.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's why I really think Stockholm syndrome like set in, and he's just like, I got to go back to my captor.
I mean, this donkey's so broken at this point. Chased across the desert, sold, basically like captured back into slavery again, and then winds up being given and protects this woman. Drives all the way back across the desert in a storm, and then winds up back in a stable. Like, I mean, can't win for losing. It's
no.
And then went home after that.
It's what is this, Maximus from Gladiator, basically? Like, it's like, where's the emperor? Let him in me. Come on, let's just do this.
And Dominic's just watching from the crowd, you know.
That's right. Hee-haw.
I'm in.
I'm here for it.
Me too. So he takes him to a stable. Mary gives birth to Jesus, and Nestor's just like off to the side. Like, he didn't stay in the stable. Dude, like, you said it was comfy and cozy. Like, why didn't you stay? Was it like a space thing? You know, did you just not have room? But he's just off on like this little hill looking down, and we see the Magi and the shepherds, and
he needed to make room because it was probably tight fit.
I mean, I guess. But like, then after that, he just heads home. He just pieces out, and like, that's it for Nestor.
Yeah.
So
it's like, well, you know what? It wasn't that bad where I was before. You know.
Yeah.
Let's head back. I like the cold.
He completed his quest, so now he's going to go seek other adventures. You know.
Oh, you know what it is? He's going back to level up.
That's right.
Go, you know, like
that's right. You got to return. Yeah.
That's right. You have to return and learn your new skills and roll your hit points and see where you're at.
That's right. What other spell slots does he have? And
that's right. Well, you know, he might have. Since he leveled up, he might get a new class. He might be able to change or multi-class at this point. So this is where he gets his. I don't know, what would he get at this point? He's got his.
Well, maybe his ears would stretch at this point.
Ooh.
So maybe he really would be Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he extends his reach. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that.
All right. There, we've closed this circle.
I think so. I think. Yeah, but Nestor finds his way back home somehow, and he's hailed as a hero by everybody. But why? Because how would they know?
Scary angels told him.
It could be, honestly.
You better celebrate him when he
treat
gets
this
back.
guy right. But like all the other animals and Olaf, I mean, they literally give him a hero's welcome. And we hard cut back to the present. Spielto's like, it's like him and Santa and Mrs. Claus and Rudolph, and like everybody, they're dancing in front of this, in front of the tree, and they're honoring Nestor, which now we see the elves have carved like an actual realistic version of it with the long ears. And
which was a complaint at the beginning of the episode. Like, I've been waiting for them to carve me the right one.
I've been telling them for years to do it. And
so they finally got it.
They finally do it. And then we see Nestor one last time, and he says, "Merry Christmas."
Yep.
So I like to imagine maybe he didn't just stop. Maybe he didn't stop at his stable. Maybe he just, maybe he didn't stay there permanently. Maybe it was just a little pit stop, and then he traveled all the way to the North Pole.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess Santa wouldn't have been invented by that time, but still, maybe the elves were there.
Yeah. I mean,
Saint Nick wasn't for a couple hundred more years, so I don't know.
Well, I mean,
and this isn't Saint Nick we're talking about. This is like, Kris Kringle or, whatever. Depends on which mythology of Frank and Bass you're dealing with.
That's true. Is it?
True.
Is it the one from the Life and Adventures of Santa? Where
I don't think so, because
D&D
we have
character?
Jingle and Jangle. Like Jingle and Jangle are there, and
Jingle and Jangle
and Rudolph.
And Jingle and Jangle Santa was played by Mickey Rooney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was a Paul Frees, so it's definitely a multiversal Santa
for sure. I think this is like a Eastern German like Christkindl, which is like Christ Child. So it could actually be that Christ Child went back and got Nestor and brought him to the North Pole with him, and that's why he knows the history. If we're talking like Kris Kringle comes from Christkindl, which is
right.
I mean,
yep. That's right.
Closing this loop again.
It's right
Closing
there.
it up. Yes.
Coming back to the International Santa Claus collection.
Hey, I'm limber. I'm flexible. I'm stretching. Right. I'm stretching here. I'm
like
pulling
Nestor.
this all together.
Stretching like Nestor.
That's right.
I mean, it works.
Fantastic, Nestor. So, yeah, I mean, I like this one. You know, is it? I mean, it's short compared to a lot of the other Rankin Bass. You know, a lot of times they're an hour long, some of them. And so this is one of the shorter ones. It's like a brisk 23, 24 minutes ish, and not a whole lot of meat on the bone. I mean, it's basically Rudolph light. So, yeah.
Rudolph sped up in 2,000 years in the past.
Right.
With a lot more depression.
Give or take.
Yeah.
With
a lot sadder.
That's right. That's right. Everything was sadder back then. It's sad. No, but okay, if you could be in this special, who would you be?
Well, I got to go with the default for me. There was a Santa in this episode. I'm Santa, so I'd have to be him.
Man.
Fair.
Santa's taken, so maybe no, I don't want to be Olaf because he's not kind. Let me be Spielto. I'll be the
I was gonna that's a good one.
He lives with Santa.
That is a good one. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's really no one left that's good, and I'm not worthy enough to be like the Holy Family. So I'll probably be Rudolph, who just kind of shows up and leaves. Just cameos.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. Don't have to memorize any lines.
It's so they could show him in the promo.
I know, that's literally all it's for. Yeah. It's like,
probably why we had Jingle and Jangle too.
Nestor's in this universe now.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Before we go, so there's Dave Roman, an acquaintance of mine. He's for years tried to piece together like Rankin Bass timeline, like an official one. And it's hard because they don't really fit. It really is a multiverse. But if we were trying to collapse it, into like one universe, like a prime Earth, this one I think would have to come before all the others, right?
Yeah.
Even though we see the other guys, but because it's like biblical times. So my question, would you put this before the Little Drummer Boy or after the Little Drummer Boy? Because technically it's like
it's before the second one.
Yeah, before book 2.
But I'd almost run them concurrently because you had a lot of you had the Drummer Boy's journey and from the destruction of his home and all of that before he got sold into slavery, and then you got Nestor's journey across Europe and the ocean.
I guess the question is, how long do donkeys live? And it doesn't seem like Nestor grows up that much. So then technically Aaron would have been born first. So would you watch Little Drummer Boy, then Nestor, and then Little Drummer Boy book 2?
That's tricky, right? I think it's like a
you're right.
String theory situation. I think there's there was a nexus point and they split, and so there's two realities that happen, and that's the instantiation point for the Rankinverse.
I mean, we know, but like if you're trying to put it into like one just flat,
I would personally do Nestor first. Personally,
Nestor first, and then Little Drummer Boy, and then Little Drummer Boy book 2. I could see that.
Is a string theory like the spaghetti theory in The Flash with Michael Keaton? When you're talking about all the spaghetti forming the multiverse?
Why not?
This is all above my
it was something
education.
Else.
I didn't study science, so
it's
I don't have a degree in physics like somebody.
Neither did
it's close enough. Yeah, it's fine. It's close enough.
Yeah, we'll take it. What would you guys say is your happiest like memory or moment with Nestor here?
I'm going to pull an Anthony on this one. And it was just listening to Jeff and you connecting all the D&D and, Marvel and all the superheroes. I knew I'd be able to find an opening on that one because I couldn't really think of the moment that stood out. I knew that we'd find one here, and we found one. I'll have a whole different attitude if I ever watch it again.
So I used to draw when I was younger, but I haven't drawn in a long time. And when I do draw, it's like I can draw static figures, but drawing motion and different things is a whole different ball game. So I always ask, and I always recommend, if Charlie's listening to this, Charlie from Closer to Christmas, to draw some of these things because they would be just awesome. And so I would love to see like Paladin Nestor leveled up so his ears are stretched like Mr. Fantastic. We have Dominic the Donkey, his cousin in the background. I mean, just
is the jester. Right? He's the.
I want to see Charlie's Christmas superheroes he was talking about a couple weeks ago on his podcast too.
Oh, nice!
And the supervillains,
Yeah.
Yeah.
After being on a show with him, I've been listening to his show every day now. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. And he does every day up until Christmas when he's going to take a long break. Yeah.
That's right.
Nice 2-3 minute video or episodes. So I'm able to listen to it as soon as I get in the car.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Nice. But yeah, I would love to see like a cool D&D Nestor Christmas verse. So
yeah, same.
You need little pewter figures somehow.
Pewter figures, yeah, for sure. For sure. But now we come to my favorite part of the show, which is a little segment I call Gag Me with the Spoon, where we do our best impression of our least favorite part of this special. As a guest, I'll let you go first, just kind of set up the scene for us, and whoever wants to go first is fine.
I'll go first because I hate it. So I'm gonna say it, but then I'm gonna give you a quote because it's Gag Me with the Spoon. So I hate Nestor's mom dying. I mean, come on, like what why?
Yeah.
Like couldn't she have just protected him and then he like leaves? Anyway,
Bambi.
So but
they got to
quote,
Bambi it, right?
It's the hero's journey.
Yeah.
Well, because everybody knows heroes' parents have to die, right?
Yep.
That's the thing, right?
I mean, Batman.
Yeah, right.
I think is that what Campbell said?
Superman, kind of.
It had to happen that way. So
that's right. But from a quote, I would say from Spielto at the beginning, for Santa's donkey, it's sort of a night off. What? You didn't know Santa had a donkey?
I didn't actually.
It's like, hey, we're just going to shoehorn this in here. Right? Just accept
right.
it. Right.
That's right. I didn't know Santa had a donkey. So I guess good to know.
Yeah. I mean, they could have had Donner telling this story to Rudolph, right? But no, let's have a donkey freaking telling us just because, right?
Yeah.
Just because.
So we can relate more, I guess.
That's right.
Now I want the international Santas with the donkey. Although I guess we do have Pancho Claus, right? I think there's a couple
two.
actually.
I think there's two. Yeah.
I do have Poncho. I don't know about the other one. I don't think I have the other one. I haven't looked at them that closely though, because they haven't been opened up. They haven't been opened and displayed yet. So
yeah,
got to get on that. Come on, Sam.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Needs shelving, right?
Yeah, exactly. I guess we'll go with my moment. I guess I went with when Olaf threw Nestor out. He's like, "You ruin everything," and it was Olaf's fault. He let the Romans try to take Nestor. He could have said, "Hey, you don't want that one."
And he breeded him too. Bred him, whatever. He bred him too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's kind of your fault, Olaf. Those are both good. I went with the soldier. So Don Messick's line here. And this is after they discover Nestor and they take their gold and they throw him and they say, "And you can keep little droopy ears."
Love it.
Like, okay, I get it. But G.I. Joe taught us that no one is half the battle. What do you guys think the other half is?
4-faced angels are scary and chase you across the desert in order to fulfill biblical prophecy.
Hey, if one appears to me, I'm doing what it says.
I'm doing what they tell me.
That's right.
Running across the desert included.
Yes. Yeah.
To quote Jerry, that's way better than mine. If no one's half the battle, the other half is ears that do all the jobs you need them to do.
There you go. Yeah. Well, and so mine was, if no one's half the battle, the other half is just stealing from yourself and rebranding it.
That's
the
Rankin Bass way, right?
Yeah. It might be the American way, I think.
I think it's headed there. Yeah.
Stephen King comes to mind.
I mean, look at Disney. Quite honestly,
Disney,
they're just doing. God. Hey, let's do live action.
That's
why is it called the live action Lion King? There's no lion.
There's no live. Yeah, it's all CG. Yeah. So that does bug me, guys. It's been a lot of fun.
A lot of those lately. So
now, after the first one, I was like, all right, I'm
watch
good.
the animated ones.
They're
they're better.
Best.
This has been a lot of fun, though. Tell me about your shows. Anything you want to plug? It's December 1st, so we're right in the middle of the season here.
That's right. So I'll jump in, Jeremy, if that's okay. So Lost Christmas Podcast, you can find it at lostchristmaspodcast.com. I've got season 6 going full board right now. Super excited. We've got some, if you haven't listened already, we've got Santas Around the World again. We've got more Christmas monsters and some more mysteries and history that you didn't know you needed in your life around Christmas. So come join. It's going to be a lot of fun. And also check out the rest of the Christmas Podcast Network, because those people are just awesome and all their podcasts are great.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever do like Santas Around the World, but like in fiction, I would love to just come and talk random fictional Santas with you.
I need a riff episode of just back and forth with somebody, because
super easy to edit.
I do have a special interview coming up later this season, so stay tuned.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be pretty awesome. I'll tell you
right
off
on.
air, Jerry. Yeah.
All right. Very excited. What about you, Jeremy?
All right. Well, it's December 1st. So if you're in the San Antonio area and you want to meet me, I will be in Seguin this coming weekend on the, I think, 4th and 5th, 5th and 6th, Thursday and Friday. I'm going to be at the Seguin Parade. Then I'm going to be at the park for the Sip and Stroll. If you want to book me, figuring by now I'm probably pretty much booked, but go to Alamo City Santa on Instagram or Facebook or .com. If you need some Santa t-shirts, some Santa props, go to NorthPoleGeneralStore.com. That'll take you to my socials and to my Etsy store. And you'll bound to hear me again on the show next season.
That's right.
Right on. Yeah.
We love our Alamo City Santa.
We do. Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep it Texas here.
That's right.
That's why I got the San Antonio Santa from the International Santa Claus collection.
That's right. Necessary.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
got an Alamo on his Christmas tree.
Surprised they never did like a Dallas one or Houston one, right?
They only did one. They only did one for Texas, one for Florida. So I guess that's why. Just not too many. Not too much.
I guess maybe because of the Alamo. Remember the Alamo? I don't know.
Maybe.
But
I don't know.
It's more ubiquitous, I think. People understand it.
That's true.
That's
it's
true.
More Texas. It's more cowboy themed, Western themed. Even though the Alamo's not really Western, it's kind of pre-cowboys. But
yeah,
right.
It is.
Yeah.
That's very true. But definitely go check out Lost Christmas. Fantastic podcast. And make sure to check out Jeremy. He's been on a few podcasts as well. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks again. This was a lot of fun.
Always, Jerry.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry.
No problem. And I'll end it with Nestor's ears are lovely as a reindeer's nose is red. So check us out on our social media pages, which you can find at linktree.com/totallyradchristmas. And if you're feeling like Nestor protecting the Blessed Virgin Mary, leave us a review on iTunes. It helps us reach more people and spread some rad holiday cheer. Now, don't forget to check out our merch shop on tpublic.com and our super dope website, totallyradchristmas.com. Merry Christmas. Later, dudes.
And so it was that Nestor found the manger where they stayed, where kings and wise men bowed before a baby where he lay. Mary bore our Savior, Nestor brought them there, a gift of love from God above for all the world to share.